Back again with another YouTube video. It's your boy Uriah G, and today we're gonna react to how Playboi Carti manipulated his fan base while Carti is mysterious. Let's get right into it.
Follow your team to the championship.
The advertisements.
Choose up to 4 college back.
We got some bitch. Hold on. We got no bitch. Fucking bitch. Hold on. Yeah, you gotta get it. You gotta kick it. Hold on. I got no name. Hold on. I got no limit.
That should sound like a classic.
I'm Butterfuck.
Playboi Carti has created so much mystery and curiosity around himself as an artist to the point where there is a lot of conversations about him, but a lot of those convos be based around hearsay or opinion. In a lot of ways, he's spoken of as if he's a mythical figure. You got some people who say satanic, or vampire, or zesty, or someone who's uncaring about his fans. And they might be right, but that's the point. From my perspective, everything about Carti that we see in the public is completely intentional and calculated.
I get it, but yeah.
You know this man's a marketing genius, right? Like, it's all a persona. He knows what he's doing.
He's a big name. He's a big artist. Yeah. You rarely even get seen, bro, like that in public.
Hold on, bro.
What up, Carti?
Turn around real quick. Young boy, your shit overly turkey.
Let's look at it this way. Carti is actually using a vintage strategy in the music industry. There was a time in music up until, let's say, around the mid-2000s where hearing or seeing from an artist was an enigma. This is what made award shows and talk shows like TRL and 106 & Park so popular.
How about a round of applause for Eminem? Hi! How the lyrics of this album and the content is just horrific and kids shouldn't go out and get it, yet it's gonna be at number 2. I'm sure you're gonna have to respond to a lot of this. How do you deal with all that stuff?
And everything that I say is not to be taken so literal.
You see, and I feel like, you know, when it comes to Carti, it's not just the music. He's big in the fashion game, the industry. It's all different types of stuff. He has his own label. Like, he's all about his money. So, at the end of the day, it's cool that he only has about, 2 albums or 1 mixtape, but, you know, maybe he might have maybe 2 more albums, and then he might just retire. Who knows? But we'll see.
Oh my God, it's so unfair. Once you all see this video, it's the best thing you ever seen in your life. I swear to God, this right here is the good life.
Tabloids and paparazzi existed because otherwise you would rarely see the celebrities you were fans of unless you lived in a large city. LA, Miami, Houston, you get what I'm saying? Or if an artist had a tour that came through your city, you would see people chase after tour buses. People would pass out in the stand.
The only celebrity I seen in public was Allen Iverson. That was it.
Yo, it's a field trip behind me. They don't know it's me. Oh, shit.
But today, you can go on Twitter or X and see what Kanye is thinking. Or you can go on IG and see what Joe Budden latest fits on. Or see one of your favorite rappers go live. In turn, this has created a sea of artists who are overexposed and have no air of mystery. It's to the point I don't even follow individual artists anymore. I just follow blogs like Academics and Say Cheese.
And then you have it to the point where he's so influential that you got people that's trying to be like him when it comes to the mysterious act. So, yeah.
Really one and the same. Bringing it back to Carti though. Early in his career, he always felt mysterious a tad bit because he was one of the hottest of the SoundCloud generation. And unlike his peers, he was never really active on social media, never released an EP or a mixtape, but it still worked out. Fans have hinted at Carti being an introvert, and it makes sense because early in his career, instead of being an in-your-face type artist, he attached himself to Ian Connor, who at the time had a crazy social media following, and it helped gain traction for Carti's music. Similar to The Weeknd, who was also introverted and used the OVO cosign as a way to seem more accessible. The landscape of music during The Weeknd's rise was different, but in layman's terms, it's all the same.
Speaking of The Weeknd, I got some more Weeknd content coming up.
Man. Oh, he has a Drake cosign, I'ma download that. Oh, he has a Rocky cosign, I'ma stream that. So similarly to The Weeknd, Carti's sound connected with people in a way where he could get away with little to no effort on the promotion and media side because his music was going to sell regardless. With that being said, I still feel as though Carti played the game of being a rapper from self-titled to Got Lit. He had way more appearances and interviews then in comparison to today. But in making this video, I started to pay more attention.
Yeah, cause I guess he probably wanted to change his persona. Like it was all, the Cash Carti days to, Dialect. Self-titled. And then you got Dialect. And then he started being mysterious around like whole lot of red time, like actually being mysterious. He wasn't doing actual interviews. He was doing interviews around self-titled, Dialect, Cash Carti, but he stopped doing that around like a whole lot of red era. And now he's popping out more during the music era. So it's just
Attention to those interviews. And if you listen closely, the signs were always there.
Well, what do you think it is about your vibe that people seem to be latching onto so quickly?
I feel like people are just curious because I don't give out too much. You know what I'm saying?
You haven't really done many interviews up till now, right?
Nah, and I don't really post or like do a lot of social media shit. Like unless I have a show, post on flyer, post a tape. You know what I'm saying?
You like it that way?
Yeah, I just show people what.
like that right here. This right here. This is when Carti was like out more, showing his face. He wasn't on that mysterious stuff for real. Like this interview.
I feel
like the Aiden Ross thing with the situation about the when he finessed him for the $2 million, like that's probably all just scripted, but it's good marketing. It's good for the money as far as the suspense, the anticipation. Oh my gosh, Carti, he's about to come in the room. We're about to see him. He's about to arrive. The ovation he gets when he pops up out of nowhere, they just start going crazy for him. You know what I mean? So
I feel like once people like get that little rush or that attention, like they just don't know how to just cool it.
It's time to rage. Yeah, I'm a rock star, bro.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, man. What's going to separate Playboi Carti from all these new artists that's coming out right now?
I'm more of a trendsetter. So when I feel like these other...
Nah, he definitely is a trendsetter. Cause like he be putting people on to like the fashion game, the new style, bringing back the old style, the old looks. I heard that like Hood by Ear. That was an old brand, and he just brought it back. So he definitely is a trendsetter. He can bring stuff back. He can put something on. Everybody gonna like it. This fits, So
artists are not like 100% when they creativity ways.
Right.
I come out with some shit, and then I inspire them, and then shit get back to how it should be.
I love it.
After Dialect, it's like a light switch flipped in Carti's career. I don't know if alter ego or persona is the correct term, but in some ways he started to embody a character. It's a method that many superstars before Carti has used where the imagery and aesthetics would feel different from the album before. Think of the presentations of Graduation Kanye, the 808s Kanye, Flower Boy Tyler, the Igor Tyler, After Hours Weekend, the Don Weekend. What they all have in common is they embody whatever sound they're creating through their image.
And like every artist, they have a persona. Some personas dumb, some personas are actually cool, some personas are actually real. Some of these artists, they don't even play a persona. This is just how they really are as a person. So
I think it's good to have that look, but whatever look it is, you have to play off of what your look is to the fullest. So if you look like a nerd, you have to be like, okay, I'm a nerd and I'm the most powerful nerd ever, and still like I'm super nerd. If you're a gangster, you go, I'm super gangster. If you bigger, you say black and ugly as ever, or however,
Can you tell me who this character is?
Honestly, I have my answers, but
I love people's theories and conclusions on who he is and what it means and the message he's giving.
I think a lot of times in hip hop especially, artists get kind of pigeonholed into being like if you're the guy, and that's, you know, it's kind of limiting in a way. So
this switch I'm speaking of allowed Carti to express himself musically and leave everything he does to question.
Ever since I was a little kid, my mama would tell you I always been the type to just show instead of tell you about it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like my mama didn't know I was popping in this rap shit. Somebody had to call my mama and say, yo, you see your son?
And rap is one of the hardest genres to do this in because if you come in the game as, let's say, a killer, it's hard for you to be like, yeah, my next album, I'm a vampire now. So a lot of times you see people do it gradually over time. But what Carti did is he doubled down on the scarcity tactic where he would limit his music releases and public appearances.
You see, like, one thing about Carti, like, he not just the persona, the mysterious act. When it comes to his music, every album he drops has a different sound. You know what I mean? He has different eras of his music, his sounds.
Instead, he released Whole Lotta Red, which had a bunch of punk influence, all the way down to the album cover, the people he was surrounding himself with, the way he dressed, the way he performed. Carti just fully embodied that character or persona that he created.
I think Carti just came across my page on Instagram. It was a little bit after Whole Lotta Red dropped, like literally a few days after. He had just DM'd me and he was just like, yo, I fuck with what you got going on. I want you to be in this show that I'm doing. And I was in Virginia at the time because I'm celebrating Christmas with my family. I'm like, all right, bro, when's this
Crazy. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm from.
show? He's like, it's tomorrow. It's like 3 in the morning. It's like real vamp shit. Like he's at 3 in the morning. Like, yo, I need you for the show. I'm like, all right, bro, bet. Catch a flight out there. Did the show. Become my brother since then, for real. He's another, like, very inspiring, like, the work ethic is just unmatched.
Carti dropped hints about this persona in an interview saying, just getting older and just getting wiser, my image, the way I just want to be remembered on this earth is, I was different. I thought about my legacy, and it's like, when you have these type of artists in the world and you watch all the transitions they do, you got to learn to appreciate that because there's not a lot of dudes that step out the box. Really being comfortable in doing this shit and going against the grain, even if it's not accepted at first, it's great because it's something that I started, and I just want to be remembered for the things I started. My point with all this is to say that I believe every Carti move is perfectly planned and crafted, all the way down to the Adderall situation. Everything to Carti and his team has to feel like a moment or larger than life. These days, it's a regular thing for rappers to sit down and talk to strangers, so to appear non-regular, which is the way Carti promotes himself. I'm going to show up late and leave early.
That's crazy. That was the first time this little video part right here, this is the first time he ever performed Whole Lotta Red. But it's crazy, man. It's been, what, 4 years since he's dropped an album. Time really goes by fast. We in a whole new era. We in a whole new era of Carti. I don't even listen to Whole Lotta Red anymore. Because I like the new Carti now. Because now that he dropped, it's like I had to gotten tired of playing Whole Lotta Red.
Some of his fans are still in like high school and college, so when you go to school, you got something to talk about. Even if you mad, you got something to talk about. Even if you stayed up late, you got something to talk about. But that's the whole reason
He said college. Look, I'm in here recording in my dorm. Like, I'm recording this. You know what I'm saying? Like, the grind don't stop. Like, I love this YouTube shit. Like, yeah.
But like, he did that. It's a way to keep his name in a conversation without blending in with his peers.
Bro, I don't care who you are, I don't care how famous you are, I don't care about any of that shit, bro. That persona shit is corny as fucking cringe.
It's hard to have mystique when on a live stream, because everything is live.
It's not cringe, you're just mad because he came up there. He just didn't want to talk. Like, bro, he just wants his money, man. He all about his money. You should know that, man. Like, it's Carti, bro. You should know how Carti moves, man. He moves mysterious. And he mad.
They're going to see how you normally act. They're not going to see a carefully scripted, carefully, meticulously placed bunch of things. You go around these top-level rappers and you realize that the earth doesn't rotate on the same axis because they create their own world.
Moral of the story is, the way Carti is marketed, it leaves everything up to question. It's people who truly buy into the gimmick. There's videos out there about his sexuality, religion, and on the flip side,
Like, it's either you fall for this mysterious thing or you don't. I fall for it sometimes still, but I know it's all part of the game. It's the strategy. It's just how he rolls things and does things. And if you don't know, the reason why he doesn't drop his album when you think he is because he wants his album to sound the best. He wants his work to sound good before he gives it to the world. He doesn't want to rush. It doesn't even matter how long he takes. He could take 10 years on a project. If he thinks it's not going to sound, if it doesn't sound the best, he will scrap it until it sounds the best. There's like Whole Lot of Red. He rushed Whole Lot of Red. He literally, he did all that in like a month. He rushed it. He rushed the album. That's, but like I said, we don't know what he be doing. That's what I remember.
you got fans putting on opium fits and making sure to download every new week.
I'm telling you, bro, this dude's weird, bro. I've been saying this.
He does. I don't care. I'll forever be a Carti dick rider. You know, people might call it glaze, whatever.
Both sides of that equation is playing into the persona that Carti and his team created because they're viewing him as an artist that's larger than life. With that being said, if you like this video, I appreciate the love so much. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you dislike this video and you hate Playboi Carti, okay, then let's make a little
Look,
deal.
man, I love Carti too, but dang. Hey, man. We love you, Carti, man. We love you, man. Keep doing your thing, man. We're waiting for the album. I'll try to see whatever this tour is gonna look like. So yeah, guys, that was how Playboi Carti manipulated his fan base. Why Carti is mysterious. You saw the title, I just read it. So yeah, I got more videos coming. Subscribe, like, comment. Tell me what you guys want to see next in the comments down below. And yeah, Uriah out.